Intro music is cool. Thank you, thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to Factorio. Just got a little bit of a short stream this time around. I just wanted to do a few things. Number one, I need to get over here and get rid of these guys. These guys have set up camp right outside our doorstep. So let me just... There we go. Alrighty, so today's a little bit of a short stream. Another one because I've been doing stuff. But what I wanted to do in the short amount of time that I have today is explore around this area, I think, to see if we can find any more crops. Because we got our hands on a crazy amount of Yumiko that we can then make bioflux with. But the problem is, I need the other fruit, the brain nuts, the jelly nuts, to be able to, you know, make the bioflux. You need the other half. I cannot see anything through this pollution. This is terrible. I'm going to chuck a warehouse down, shove all these in, and then I'm going to get going. I'm going to get going down, and it's time to commit some Armageddon. Let me also grab some of this stuff. More explosives, so we can make more nukes. Squatters, get off my lawn! My property! You can't live here rent-free! No way I catch you on stream. Hi everyone. Hey Julius! Welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. War crimes alert. Yeah, exactly. I need a sound alert for war crimes. Alrighty, I can make 3 more atomic bombs to go with the 4 that I already have slotted. Which means we've only got 7 shots at this, but it should be enough. And look, we are almost level 200. Oh, and I've just spotted something too. I am still testing my overlay, my little chat overlay. So I've still got some problems there. Let me cut that off right there. I thought I already cut that off. How much SPM? Well, this base at the moment, not very much. 63. My other playthrough had 1 million, but only of the Nava Sciences. So I'm trying to try a new factory and see if I can get there. These guys don't hurt as much anymore, so that's good. That's very, very good. Get out of here. Get out of here, bugs. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to get distracted. Our actual target is all the way down here. And what I might do is turn this back on so I can also collect stuff. Ooh, we got tungsten right next to iron. Maybe this will be a good spot for a little belt production area. How much pollution per minute? Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know if that's... Actually, yeah, that is a metric you can measure. Pollution is at least... Well, I don't know what the entire thing is, but... I'd say 2,000, maybe somewhere approaching 3,000 per minute is how much we're producing. Yeah, what if that's the metric? You measure... You measure a megabase... Not by merit, not by production, but by pollution. Yeah, there we go. There's an idea. Revolutionizing how we measure things. Is that enough? No. The factory must grow. It is never enough. Yeah, but here we are. We're back in Gleba. What time is it for you where you are? It's approaching late. That's all I'm gonna say. Approaching late o'clock. For a stream anyway, it's an off time. Oh my god, I've heard factory must grow so many times to start eating the freeze. It's a little cliche, isn't it? We gotta come up with a new phrase. What's a good new phrase that we can use instead? Some of you have probably heard mine. Like, well, that didn't work, or I've had an idea. But yeah, I'm good, I'm good. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, everybody. And I'm no longer moving. Okay. Yeah! Feel the burn! Okay, but there's just more Yumikos here, so I need to keep looking around for jelly nuts. We still haven't found the jelly nuts yet, chat. There's some more Yumiko fruits. There's still no jelly nuts up here. Or do I need to go further up? Is that jelly? No, that's the other. That's the slip stacks. We don't need that. Somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. I thought there had to be some. I gotta clear the road. I gotta clear the farm. Get him off my lawn, please. Actually, I think we're gonna have to use a nuke here. Come on, send the flames in. Chat, it's not looking good. I'm stuck in here somewhere. The UPS, ah yes. Here we go. 25. Uh-oh. Okay, we got a problem, we got a problem. No, no, no! No! Okay, we got 48 seconds to go. Yeah, I think I gotta use more nukes. So there's a nuke. And then I gotta try and not get stuck here. I'm gonna send another nuke over on this side when it cools down. Run away! Run away! And that's the end of the stream. Yep. Hardcore Factorio stream. That's all, folks. Now we should be fine. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. There we are. Sweet. I think. Oh, we got robots again. Should be able to just burn these guys off, and then we can finally harvest that jelly nut up north. It is so slow. Okay, here we go, here we go. Megabase is defined by SPN, so a million to answer the stream title. Sincerely, your local autistic. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Can I get out? Can I get out? The nuke's gonna get me. What is your power gen for the armor? Is it infinite? Okay, so... Oh, is it finite? It's finite. We have these from this particular mod, the Fission Reactor Mark IVs. They output at 2 gigawatts each, but we also have very expensive modules in here that consume the power. Although I may have to rebalance it slightly. Once I get bigger armors, the power is going to start draining quickly. In fact, it was already draining quickly when I started introducing some of the higher grade resources. 1 tera battery, yes, it's a little ridiculous, I will admit. Switching off Twitch to watch my TV because it's time for reading. Oh, nice, nice. You feeling prepared for the weekend? For the community playthrough? Sound is horrible, it is. Oh my god, I'm just stuck. I cannot move. Yep, okay, I cannot move. This is ridiculous. Step right, you can't move. I'm stuck. I cannot move. I gotta send a nuke further out, I think. Come on, UPS. No, it's falling. It's falling. Come on. Okay, here we go. We're free. Man, how am I gonna harvest this stuff? I think if I try and squeeze up north, there's not really many spawners up here. If I drop a nuke right there. That might get rid of some more of them. Oh no, there's a robot here. Get the robot. It's annoying that there's a cooldown on all of the guns after you fire a nuke. Makes this extra hard to do. Okay, it's good. We just gotta clear this area. Try and get rid of this guy. Oh, come on. Burn it back. I'm so lucky that stompers don't destroy the jelly nuts. We are picking... Oh, hang on. We have legendary pentapod eggs. That's actually really good, but also I don't know what to do with that. We haven't unlocked legendary quality yet, so... Okay, there we go. We're free. No, there's too many. Okay, somehow, I don't know where they're all spawning from. Ow. Then we gotta clear out more of this area. Yep, get rid of that. That's a big one. That's a big rare one. Holy, he's gonna hurt. Is there more stuff here? At this point, nukes should be much stronger. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fire a nuke there. I cannot see. Cannot see because there's a blinding white nuke, and then I cannot see because there's just too many enemies in the ground. No, come on, let me through. I gotta retreat. There's too many. We might have to abandon this cluster, chat. This is... oh my goodness. Well, on the plus side, we got a lot of level up potions and science packs, so that's good. That means we don't have to craft them for the time being, but holy... I just wanted some bioflux, man. I just wanted to do some farming. Can anyone see my character? All I see is numbers. Okay, here we go, here we go. We're getting free, We're free. Okay, there's another cluster down over here, just on the edge. I want to see if we can maybe just slowly edge towards it. We just gotta edge it, you know? Can I just start clearing these guys out? Actually, what is this doing to my evolution? 0.83. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, chat. We could be facing a problem pretty soon. Yeah, I think I gotta try and push more points into as much damage as we can possibly fathom. Alright. I gotta start just chopping. Stop burning them back. Are you edging for the jelly nut? I am. I actually am. This is insane. Alright, another nuke time. Run away! Edging for nuts is crazy. It really is. But it's literally what we're doing. It's insane. Okay, here we go, here we go. It's a living. So once these guys burn off... oh god, what the... why are you guys all coming for me? Look at the base I see. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, everyone who's just tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I'm actually starting to slowly run out of flamethrower fuel. This is not good. I'm gonna have to nuke this crowd. I cannot get through them all. Alright, let's lure them over here so I can at least do a bit of damage. Actually, no, they split, damn it. No, it's fun seeing the damage numbers if you try and hide them to see if it saves UPS. Yeah, it doesn't affect the UPS really that much at all. The problem is just that there are so many enemies here. And I also have a ton of... I've got these lightning modules, or these Tesla modules on my armor. And they fork. And that's what causes a lot of problems for the UPS. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, we made it. We made it out. Okay. So now that that's sorted, we should be able to turn back on the robots and farm all this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, come on. Okay, I think that's all of it. Go, go, go. Back to base. What mines have you tried them? They're AoE and you can pretty much spam them. Okay, I gotta try these out. Everyone's told me that mines are really good. Landmine. And I want to try out the atomic landmines as well. How much do they cost? They're about the same as mine. Atomic bombs. Alright, we'll try the landmines. How do we make those? Steel and explosives. Sounds pretty easy to do. Grab your nuts and run. Run. Okay, I can turn this off. What the heck is this? Lick more ball. I love it. Wait, that's crazy. The succulent fruit is a big hit at Salcon. Salcon D's. During a dev Q&A at the Space Age LAN party, they revealed that these were actually in the game at one point during development. Critics consider their removal to be the biggest blunder of the expansion by far. I have to say I agree. I agree. That's actually that had to have been in the game. Come on, guys. 2.1 is your last chance to fix that. Come on. The one thing preventing the expansion from reaching multiversal acclaim. Yep. That's exactly it. Alright, so we can shove those in. Actually, I don't need to shove them in anymore. I can just turn them straight into bioflux now. Provided that we turn the fruits into jelly first. Alright, let's do that. And let's chug down on some potions in the meantime as well. Get some pizza. That's a lot of bots. And then we need another biochamber. This guy is going to be making bioflux. Shove that in. Ah, we need more nuts. And then we need another one of these things turning the bioflux into pizza. And I need another one of these things down here making the Yumiko. Okay, we can shove that in. Okay, more pizza, please. More productivity modules, please. Boom. Here we go. $30, it's pretty good. Now we should be able to finally make ourselves some bioflux. Never mind, we can't make bioflux. Actually, let's swap this to make bioflux instead. This guy can instead make the biochambers. Is the YouTube chat even on? Yes, it should be. Yep, it's there. Okay, this is the start of a wonderful empire. Involving great big blunders. Come on. Yes! Shove that in. Shove that pizza in. So we just need to get, what was it, 100? We need 100 bioflux to be able to make agricultural science. Yeah, okay. That's what we need. Damn it, no nutrients. Okay, there we go. Agricultural science packs. What do we need for that? Pentapod eggs. That's what we need. Where are my modules? Where are my modules? Productivity modules. Oh, here's a question. Should I try and get the lubrication towers and fill them with lube? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Try and get a little bit more productivity out of it. Looking like everything else is topped up, which is good. And here replace, I wasn't sure if I had an issue or if it was a stream bugging out. Oh, okay, yep. All good. Yeah, it looks like we're ready to get some more Yumiko fruits in here. And some more jelly nuts. Hey, level up. And another one. And another one. Oh, so close. And another one. And ripping through these. You say what your plan for today's stream was. Yes, I had two plans. Number one, I wanted to get the fruits from down there so that we could make the science packs, because then that means I can proceed towards... which one was it I was looking for? I want the Zen agriculture so I can get down to the greenhouses, I think. Let's have a quick look. Greenhouse. I want to get to here, which means I need to get woodworking, which means I need to get the exploration science, which means I need to get telescopes. So my other plan for today was to hop back on the moon and set up a little bit of a exploration science factory up there. Because I kind of just rushed through it last time. And I need to not have done that. We're finally getting... oh, hang on, we're out of nutrients. We're out of pizza. Yeah, that's the big journey, because once I can get those greenhouses, we can finally go all in on the Megabase and trying to get the Gleba sciences automated within the safety of our factory instead of having to deal with all that. And also give you access to the Tech Mark 6. Yes, exactly. Gets us ever so much closer to getting good mech armor. Alright, we now have access to a brand new machine called the Lubrication Tower, which I can actually craft right now, which is excellent. I just need some iron. And there we go, we can make two. I need some more steel. There we go, 6. Perfect. I'm going to cut this and move it over here. Okay, lubrication tower, where are you? We got 8 of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I think we need to arrange them in a pattern kind of like this. And then we shove them all full of productivity modules. Yep. Okay, and then... I can get rid of these guys, actually. And then, I just need to fill them up. How's the prototype one going unless you moved it? I haven't actually gotten around to it. I probably should. I need to get these overclock modules done first. And they're pretty cheap, but I just haven't actually thought about it. But I might do that soon, maybe at the end of this stream. Okay, so pentapod eggs are ready. Fireflux we know we can do. The last thing I need now is what? Ah, lubricant. Okay. Lube, 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 lube. We love our lube. Lubricant is already almost on the way. Can I just pull this around? Connect that up. Okay, they're connected. They're ready to go. So we just need pizza. Hey, Misky, how you doing? Glad to have you around. Nutrients are ready to go. I need more of these, which means I need more nutrients. More pizza. I just had pizza for my meals today. Yep, bioflux. I might turn some more of the bioflux into pizza. Oh! God damn, that's a jump scare. Was that the normal ones? Uh-oh. 42 seconds ago. Can we get at least a little bit? I cannot believe that just happened. 20 seconds, are you kidding me? No, I don't think we're gonna make it, chat. I'm gonna have to go back. Go, 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 go. No! Wait, one of them left in the chamber. Wait, 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 hang on, we can do this. I need some beacons. I need some beacons. Circuits, where are they? There's one egg left in that chamber. Man, how did I royally screw this up? Doing great, how are you? Isn't it super late for you? A little bit. It's approaching that late time. I have a very messed up schedule though, as do apparently most streamers, I've come to learn. A lot of VTubers especially. Okay, here we go, here we go. Pizza. Shove it in. Two packs is all we got, and that's gonna spoil. No. But what can we get with the agricultural straight up? Basically nothing. We could try for the Mark 6 armor, but I kind of want to make sure that it's more... Ah, we need woodworking, but that needs exploration sites. Okay. Let's get the asteroid collector queued up. It looks like I need to take a step back here. And, now there's an idea. I've just had a brilliant idea. Okay. And then we put a chest in. These things are going to hatch any second, but if I shove them all in there, they have nowhere to go. The genius of my plan. The fish can play with it. Okay, and the rest of that's probably going to spoil, but that's fine. We need to move on to the next phase. Actually, what I need to do is just process this all straight into seeds. Yes, that's what we need to do. My god, how's my inventory so full? Yep, we need to process all of this. How much? Oh my goodness. You need so much of this stuff just to make a little bit of bioflux. Okay, well, I'm going to set up a little chest here, and I'm going to chuck the seeds in there. Yeah, that should be good. Why do they call it a megabase when you meg in a little science meg out lot research science? I love it. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. I'm procrastinating so much on making the final hour compatibility with K2S, so I want to give you and the other users the new version. Okay, that's cool. I feel the procrastination. I'm an expert procrastinator myself. If you want some tips on how to procrastinate better, I have them. Look no further. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good now. My inventory's not, but don't be fooled. We're doing well. This is gonna work. What I should actually do is just do a quick little setup here where we request nutrients and then we store nutrients and then they can all spoil and then we can use that to start up a motor later. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, okay, so this is going to request nutrients. Not many nutrients. Silica sand, okay. We don't want many nutrients being requested. We don't want that much white powder. Alright, pizza. I'm looking for the white powder. It's not white powder anymore. I'll request 5. And then we just copy that here, here, and here. I think that'll do. And then we also request all the spoilage to come into here. 20,000 spoilage should be fine. And then we can export the spoilage. We'll just export everything into here, actually. And we also want to request bioflux. There we are. I should have automated that earlier. Strike collector research. Why would you want to leave the beautiful planet? Unfortunately, I have to. We have to get to Maluna. Actually, no, I don't. The whole point of this exercise is not necessarily interplanetary transport. So I could just do teleportation. We also have rift rails. We could try and play around with those. So maybe instead of asteroid collectors, we try the teleporters. Ah, we need to request from buffer chests. There we go, that's automated. And we also need to request fruits. Okay, I know the jelly nut is called a fruit, but isn't it also technically a no, hang on. Is it a fruit or is it a nut? I'm confused. Talking about Gleber, I guess. No, it's Maluna. I gotta get to Maluna. Yeah, chat, would we consider jelly nuts a nut or a fruit? That's a hard one. Fruity nut. A nut is a type of fruit? Wait, is it? Nuts are fruits? I mean, I guess in a way they are. I honestly don't think about nuts enough to consider this. We can consider nuts as fruits and problem solved. Yep, there we go, that works. Also, welcome on in, first time chatters. Everyone who's just tuning in, hope you're doing well. Okay, I think we should be just about good enough. Once this finishes researching, we can get a move on, head to the moon. So what do I need for teleporters? The whole point, I'm not too invested in building spaceships to go between planets, because this is supposed to be an everything on Nava's playthrough. And the other planets are just in there to add a little bit of extra tech for us to build with. So how do I do a teleporter? Transport rings. Okay, that's cheap and easy. That's also cheap and easy enough. So what I'm gonna have to do is grab a whole bunch of these. Probably all of them, to be honest. And then I need to grab more substations. There we go, there's our subscribe stations. And then I need to grab a whole bunch of these. And we should be good. Let's talk about your procrastinating tips. Ah, yes. Let us procrastinate lever, shall we? This needs to request bioflux. Why am I not requesting bioflux here? Yeah, there we go. You know the Pickle Pepsi video, cheap and free? I'm not, unfortunately. Do share it in the Discord server. I love a good meme. Okay, we got a decent amount of seeds for when we finally get those greenhouses. I'm happy with that, because that means we don't have to head down south. The only problem, though, is that we do need spoilage to make... Oh, yeah, we got plenty of spoilage. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Up. They hatched. There's blood all over the water. Yeah. That means these must be like... Oh. What a waste. What a damn shame. Okay, wow, yeah, that's going really slow. Can I speed this up further with beacons? The answer is always yes, you can do more beacons. Do I have these? Oh, hang on, I've got more stuff to get rid of. And I have fish. Somehow I've picked up fish from somewhere. Put them in the lake. Oh, wait. We're getting loot. Oh. For this mod pack only, I think we've just discovered something. Either we do it through pentapod eggs or we do it through biter eggs. But if we made biter eggs and transported them all to a chest here, had them all hatch, and then we kill them, their loot then teleports to the edge of the water, which is, their loot is just going to be a whole bunch of science packs. That's a different way to Mega Factory. I would expect them to destroy the chest. I mean, if they're not angry with the chest, then I think it should be fine. But in any case, we could also just get robots to auto-repair them. That's cool. Okay, we have an idea. We have an idea for later. That's crazy. Anyway, let's have a look at our tech tree. So we need to get to greenhouses. Greenhouses have a very long chain, but most importantly, we need to unlock woodworking. which means we need a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, so we need telescopes. Telescopes get us access to, well, telescopes. With telescopes, we then get access to other recipes that let us make the research. Yeah, we can do sky observations and stuff. And then we need to take the astronomical data, steam crushers, rocket fuel, and low-density space platform foundations to make exploration science, which is then used for shield projectors, thruster fuel productivity, radars, a whole bunch of stuff. Crusher Mark IIs are going to be incredibly useful. And the smelteries later on. Yeah, okay. We need to do all that stuff. So while we wait, let's think about this. Low density space platform foundations. How do we make you? Ah, right. We need that special plastic. Microcellular plastic bars needs diffused plastic bars and steam, which is carbon dioxide and plastic. Okay, so carbon dioxide is literally just a chemical plant. No, hang on. Wait. Vacuum boiler. Okay, we need a vacuum boiler. How do we make these things? Boilers, pipes, steel plates, cheap and easy. Okay. Steel. Let's grab the steel, shall we? Vacuum boiler, then I need actual boilers, which means I need stone. 6 boilers should be enough, right? Do it over on this side. Yep, okay, we need atmospheres to go in there. Can I make atmospheres? Nope, okay. Or can I? Hang on, chemical plants can make them. Maluna from zero is pain. Good luck, brother. It's alright, we've already done part of Maluna. But I can find another way to do it, I think. We make atmospheres here. Yeah, okay, I got this. I got this, chat. We got this. I just copy that into here. Get some regular pipes. Fill that up. Nice. These guys make atmospheres for free. And then these guys need fuel. That's the only issue with them. Ah, if only there was some fuel nearby that we could use. There we go, fuel sorted. Then we just insert those. And then I might use the overhead pipes, the elevated ones, to collect the carbon dioxide. There we go. Hook that up to power. Sweet. Ah, but the coal's not coming from anywhere. Ah, I should probably fix that before continuing to use the coal. There we go, problem solved. That coal's coming in, that's going to be powering these guys. Yeah, there we go, carbon dioxide's coming through. Next, I need storage tanks. I'll just do some small ones, I think. They're nice and filled up. Then we need plastic. This is a slight annoyance because plastic is quite a Away. Okay, we might do another quick... Oh, how much plastic do we have? Quite a fair amount, but it is kind of on the verge, isn't it? Well, unless we might be able to speed it up. Yeah, okay. If I copy this chain, we can add another machine. Another beacon. Another couple of beacons, actually. And do I have any T2 speed modules? I have one. I need more. Need more than that. Ah, I need more red circuits, which are starting to deplete, so I'm a little worried about that. There we go. Have you considered what your actual SPM goal is going to be for this run? I'm hoping 1 million. If I can beat my previous record without losing UPS, if we can get 1 million effective signs per minute with 60 UPS, then I've already beaten the record. Because last time it was like 30, a little bit under 30, like 25 was kind of what we had, which was not good. So if I can beat that, I'll be happy. Okay, and then we can upgrade all this to red. Nice. Okay, now we have extra plastic. So next I need to redirect the plastic somehow. I think we can do it like this. Okay, if I... No, I need circuits. Yeah, probably a big undertaking, but as I said, once we get our hands on greenhouses, the rest becomes trivial. That's where the fun begins. I think I'm just going to run it through here, I think. Run it through here, I think. Yes, that's English. Who's attacking? Who's attacking? At this time of night? Get out of here. Why are they even expanding here anyway? Where are they coming from? They must be expanding from like up here, getting triggered by the enemies, by the pollution. Somehow there's a base here that I haven't finished destroying. Okay, they're gone. A few stragglers back here. Might just quickly loot this area. There we go. Nice. Spending points into magic. Sweet. Alrighty, back to this. Oh, yeah, what is this guy doing? I think he's in the wrong spot. I think you're in the wrong spot, buddy. The spaghetti must grow. This is horrible. but we make it work. I can cut this out now. And I think I want to run it through here. Yeah, let's do that. Making some assumptions about your hardware here, but I think if you really get into UPS optimizations, you should be able to get 5 to 10 million in vanilla. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Okay, so my CPU is... Actually, I think I have a command for that. There we go. There's my specs. I should be able to do it. The problem was that I had... what was it? Bulk inserters... Inserting... I had 20 or 40,000 bulk inserters or something like that. Trying to insert into the biolabs, I had... What was... Does anybody in chat here remember how many biolabs we had? I know we had 84 columns of biolabs, but I just forget how long they stretch for. $5,000, that's right. We had 5,000 biolabs. So I had 20,000 inserters inserting into 5,000 biolabs. It wasn't until I got rid of those specific inserters acting on the biolabs that the UPS came back to close to 60. I even took out the rest of the factory that was making the science packs for the biolabs, and that was fine. Like that didn't nudge the UPS in the slightest, which is what confused me so much. Because I was like, I took out like 100,000 inserters across the whole factory and all the planets, and for some reason that still didn't fix it. It wasn't until I got rid of those biolab ones that it suddenly returned to normal. That was weird. Not sure why that was a thing. Okay, but we got our carbon dioxide, so with that I should be able to now deliver the plastic over here. This spaghetti is horrible. I think I'm gonna have to snake this around. Okay, here we go. We got the plastic. Next. What are we looking for? Which machine does it again? Hang on. Cryogenic plant. Okay, so we grab another cryogenic plant. You are gonna make this stuff, I guess. And then carbon dioxide needs to come back out. I think we just use a flare stack to vent the excess. Well, we need 2 of those. Got a pipe going in through there. Should always clock inserters whenever possible. Weightless are expensive. Not sure how loaders compare. I think you'll even reach a Aquilo today. Aquilo's somewhere up here, I think. We can do a bit of exploring. I can do that after I set up this plastic. We can have a look at that. Speed modules. No, that should be fine. Power. Fused plastic bars need to then go straight into... What are we looking for? Why am I mind blanking? There needs to be another chemical plant. Ah, yes, diffused. Okay, yep, let's do that. This needs to be an inserter in between these. And then we need steam. Where, oh where am I going to find steam? So we should have steam here, right? If I just snag some of the steam from this power plant. Wait, what? 5%. Oh, we only have a 5% chance of me. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. So we need some space for this. We need chutes to bring the plastic out. Chutes to bring the plastic in. And then this comes around. This comes up here. Priority input on the right. Let's see how this works. In the prototype, Megabase will also let you fly over the water. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Good idea. Prototype. Yep, let's do that. Good idea. Overclock module 2s will come down. How much do we need to make them with? That's just a lot of red and blue circuits, isn't it? Let's grab that. Should I try making it with quality? Does the new mech armor need the prototype? Ah, it does. Okay, I won't bother with quality yet. Kind of really want to bother with quality once I have, you know, max quality. Use the implant. Oh yeah, good idea. I keep forgetting about the... I keep forgetting about the EM plant's productivity bonus. I don't know why. Because I definitely memorized the fact that if you want lots of copper wires, you do it through the foundry and then the electromag plant. Yeah, you do plates in a foundry and then wire in an electromag if you want maximum productivity. But then for some reason I just never remember any other crafting recipe. Yeah, what else do we need for prototype? Oh, liquid rocket fuel. How the heck do we do liquid rocket fuel? Okay. Can I get some productivity modules, please? Liquid rocket fuel. Oh, that's easy. That's actually really easy. Hang on. I might just barrel it. Yeah, I might just barrel it. Let's cut this one back. Change this to this. Nope. Actually, I didn't even. Okay, hang on. I didn't even need to do that. Get those crafted up. Get that spit up. Oh yeah. Okay, and then we need one more of these things to make the armor in. Might do it over here just so we have a little bit of space. And then I need an assembly machine to empty the rocket fuel. There we go. Empty all that out. How has this not made any diffused plastic bars? This is ridiculous. Mech armor should also be craftable in the implant, unless I'm mistaken. Yep. I imagine it would be. Because everything else is. Yeah, these ones are. So I've got one here waiting to go. So maybe we won't be going to Maluna in this stream. I mean, it would be nice if we could, because we need to get this stuff ready to go. Where is it? Come on. I think I gotta speed this up. Speed it the heck up. Have we got any beacons we can use? Nope, I need circuits. Yeah, I might as well handcraft some of these, maybe. What are we waiting for? Where's the pipe? Where's the pole? Here it is. Oh, wait a minute. Load. We just did. Hang on, we just did one. Yes, we just did one. Okay, that's gonna go straight into a chest. If I can stop flipping it around. That's 5. That's all we got was 5. Yeah, I can stick some more of these around. Yeah, if I use some overheads. That's still so slow. Anyway, that's eventually going to do a thing. Okay, I gotta pull those out. Actually, I think I need to turn this off. If the amount of plastic that's on the belt is greater than 1. Sure, let's just do that. Hold all belts. That's coming through nicely now. The chute output diffuse plastics, but it looks clogged. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Good catch. Good catch. Thank you. I need plates to fix this. And of course, I don't have any plates in here. Oh, hang on, there's splitters. Why are there so many splitters and belts in here? What the heck? And tungsten. What the heck? What have I done? How have I made this mistake? That's not a question anybody should be surprised I'm asking. Iron is over in here. Stick this down, use filters. We only want regular plastic to come out of there. That's better. That might be what was going wrong. Thank you for spotting that. But now we have the mech armor. Ethereal Web, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's assign this for mech armor, shall we? Productivity modules are ready to go. Overclock modules are not ready to go. We can make some. Might as well just try and speed this up a little bit and make some myself. Yep, let's try that. Oh, and I need a power armor Mark III. Right, okay, how do we do that? Need a Mark II, which means we need copper and stone bricks. That should be easy, right? Copper and stone brick. Yep, there we go. Yeah, welcome on in, everyone who's just tuning in. Hope you're doing well. No, I'm gonna need more than that. Come on. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. What else can we do with the liquid stuff? Liquid dark matter. Liquid nuclear fuel. Oh, that would be used for the machines. Ah. Or can we use that in something else? Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, they're the same recipe. Wait, but chemical plants only have 3 module slots. If I did it in the assembly machines, I can get up to 8 module slots with a fusion assembly machine. Okay, that's much better. Right, okay, the liquid fuels are the way to go in the future. Everyone remember that. Everyone in chat, remember to remind me later when I inevitably forget and start building a regular chemical plant-based factory. Alright, here we go, here we go. Speed. Yeah. Pull everything out and let's throw. Oh, it's bigger. Chat, it's bigger. That's what she said. Okay, so then we shove those in. Get some lasers. Oh, yes. Can we actually fit everything this time? Reactors go in. Battery goes in. I'm not sure we're fitting quite everything. No, there's a lot of things missing. Okay, we gotta start pulling some of this out. I think that's an improvement. Might be light armor in one of your boxes and it's destroys by items. Yes, it's inside here. We got a light armor in there. Can be converted to power armor for later. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, oh wait, hang on. I'm sucking the juice out. Okay. We are looking good for an exploration. That's an insane grid size for common. Oh yeah, it gets bigger. This is a 12 by 18. Now I have tweaked that using the mod settings. This is a 12 by 18. It goes up to 27 by 33. And then you can upgrade to the regular Space Age mech armor, which is also tweaked by the mod and mod settings. I can get that to go up to 36 by 50. And then there's also this one, which comes from the incendiary arsenal, which goes even... Actually, it's the same size, but it's just got more resistances. But yeah, pretty nuts. And I can fly. Oh, that is so nice. I can fly. I can fly and blow everything up. All right, chat. Let's go for a little trip, shall we? We're going to turn this back on. We're going to start looting. Somewhere up north lies Aquilo. And we're going to find it. Now, chat, how far do you think it's going to be up there? Do we reckon it's going to be like just past this ocean, or is there going to be another landmass before we get to Aquilo? What do we reckon? Oh, my game's going to freeze for a little while we generate chunks. Also, I've reconsidered one of your comments into the settings of my mod, not saying what that's about. Okay. The surprise. I like surprises. Heck yeah. Tap W once and wait half an hour for the touring generation to catch up. That was happening in my last playthrough on YouTube. That was actually happening. I got 1,000. There's a video. Gotta remember. I think it was called Becoming the Flash. That was the one where I had 1,000 plus movement speed. And I just zoomed across the world. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a landmass. Land hoy! And we proceed to colonize. Alrighty, that's good. Oh, a legendary experience potion. I'll take that. Never mind. We're good. Oh no, I'm back here. No. How did I screw that up? Okay. The usual classic patented Chaos way of screwing everything up. So dumb. Alright, let's try that again. I gotta pay more attention this time. We got to new land and then they were just like, nah, you're getting out of here. This is our country. Oh shit. Wait a minute. How am I dying so quickly? Actually, yeah, how am I dying so quickly? I should have plenty of resistances, should I not? Let me have a look. Let me inspect. Let me inspect the stats on this thing. This was the old armor. We don't need that anymore. I can chuck that into our ship, which is filling up. Okay, so we got hit points. Resistances are pretty big, but the the resistances on the prototype mech armor are not high at all. Gotcha. So we do need bigger shields. Or just more shields. Okay, we can do that. Except I need holmium plates into here. Nice. Everything's coming together. Ah, we're out of holmium solution. Why are we out of... Ah, we're out of holmium ore. Right, I need to get some holmium ore. Holy whoa, hang on a second. What's been going on here? Oh my goodness, this... The loot! The loot, there's so much loot! Did you modify the values on the resistances? Not for the prototype armor. That's untouched. That's as is. In fact, everything else should have reset back because it's a new mod file. Yeah, so it should all be up to your tuning. Or the tuning of the Metal and Stars mod. Man, what am I doing here? I need holmium. Raphael has been researched. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's already... I've missed that one armor in my god. Oh no. That one line. No, I relate. I was having a lot of those moments when trying to get the chat overlay to work. Whoa! Okay. Didn't I just clear this? Chat, did I not just clear these guys out? Oh my god, they're popping up bases everywhere. Alright, hang on. I think we need to do a little bit of liberation. What the heck? Hang on. What are these guys here? Distractors. Oh, that's coming from my magic, right? Yep, okay. That definitely hurts a lot more. So this prototype armor for the time being is just gonna be for exploration, I think. Yeah, the explosions are not good. No, but that's fine, that's fine. We can just beeline it straight through there, I reckon. Victoria changed a lot since the last time I played. I mean, I am playing it fairly heavily modded. But it has changed quite a lot over the years. A lot of the features that I've been taking for granted in the 2.0 update, I didn't realize weren't actually in the game at all. And trying to imagine the game without it, my goodness. Maybe I need to do a stream where I go back to the old versions and try and play the game there. That could be fun. Okay, how am I gonna get through this? Run! Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Okay, we're through. I just gotta carve a path. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Run. Okay, we're through. Holy moly. I poked that one. Yep, okay, there we go. Oh, here we go. Oh crap, hang on, wait a minute. How am I gonna get through all this? There's a shorter path here this way, if we can do that. Just try and get over these guys. My apologies for the lag. It's generating new chunks. Actually, I had to play the base version of Factorio with a friend of mine. I was like, since when did they add satellites to this game? Yeah, the satellites are... they've been around for a little while, I think. If you're referring... yeah, the base game and not actually the Space Age DLC. Yeah, they've been around for a bit, but I think before that... I don't even remember what they had before that. All I remember, I've been told that there was like purple orbs you used to get as drops from biters or something like that, and you use that to make purple science. If we're talking way back when. Okay, here we go. So there's more land masses up here. That's a little upsetting. And come on, come on. Let's get around here. I'm just gonna trace this path. Please, can there be an Aquilo Ocean somewhere nearby? UPS is coming back. What the heck? Why have I got so much uranium? Where did I get uranium ore from? Oh, wait, hang on, that's a frozen, that's a little iceberg. Hang on, we're almost here. We should have an Aquilo Ocean up here. Yep. Frozen ocean. Oh, dear God. How am I gonna get through that? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to make a save. Go, 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 go. No. Alright, we're here. We're deep into Frostlands now. Now we just gotta find the different... Okay, we got 1 million tungsten ore right there. Covered by the deathly killer robots. Okay, somehow we gotta get around this. Chat, keep an eye out for any sort of fluorine or lithium brine. There's holmium down the bottom left. There's this one little robot thing here. We can kill that easily. Alright, here we go. Frozen ocean time. Oh, there's lithium brine there. Okay. Now we're just going to find the fluorine vents. Ow. Science per hour is a megabase. Woo! We did it! We have a megabase! Oh! Jeez. Jeez. What the? Why is he so big? Why is he so big? Oh god, he's shooting at me. He's shooting at me. It's a mother explosive worm. What the? Look at the size of that thing. I'm staying away from that. How much health does it have? 5,000, and it's an uncommon, so it's 6,500. Okay. Not impossible to kill, just a little terrifying is all. Ow. But there's no fluorine. Where's the fluorine? Ow. There's gotta be fluorine around here somewhere, chat. Oh, wait. It's literally right there. Okay. This whole goddamn time it was right there. Ow. Ow. Oh my goodness, that almost just killed us. What mods do you use? This is everything on Narvis, the main mod. And then there's a whole bunch of other mods as well. The mod list is available on my Discord server if you're interested. You guys smoke gas somewhere near here? Must have just been the air. Must have been. Okay, here we go. Yep, that's it. Alright, so we somehow now have to get a train all the way from down here up north and then back down unscathed. How the hell are we going to do that? Ow, this really hurts. Ow! Holy crap, that's scary. Large, massive amounts of barrel and robot transport trucks. Oh, that would be crazy. So we could do elevated rails, or do we want to try and follow the coastline? What do we think, chat? Just beeline it across the ocean, or do we do a coastline build? Like, either way, we eventually do need to clear out the coastline, but we could come back and redo it later if we have to. Getting Snowpiercer vibes, yeah. It's a little bit like that. I'm getting Frostpunk vibes. This straight up reminds me of Frostlands in Frostpunk. Ow! Oh god, that really hurt. Damn, that really hurt. What the? I can't even get through that. Leviathan Frostworm. Oh. Okay. I'm getting absolutely annihilated. Well, we now know that the fluorine is there, so if I travel down south here... Oh! No! No, okay. Wait. Am I trapped? How did I... Somehow I got through there. There's no shot. There's no shot. That's all just robots. That's all just robots. Now let's try and retrace our steps. Okay, that's not as robots. It's English. Oh wait, but I'm still getting stuck. I'm still getting Chat, I think we have a problem. I think we may have a slight issue. I can't get home. Oh shit. These robots, man, they just knock you out. Holy. Yeah, how am I gonna get through this? You lost again? I'm... Yeah, there's some sort of huge explosion going on here. If I can just dodge the explosion, we should be fine. Because water is just on the outside. Come on, come on, come on. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Yep, there's some more explosives. Yep, there's another one. No, 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 no. No! How many restarts is that now, chat? Can I just run along the side, please? Stop slowing me down. Jesus Christ. Start with a base where you make 1 SPM, then go to a kilo, 1,000, mega of the million. Okay, yep, that makes sense. That scaling makes a lot of sense. How am I going to pull this off? This is ridiculous. Yeah, is there a path down here? Nope, there's robots down there too. We're just gonna have to try and slice through all this. And there is armor that I haven't been upgrading. I should probably invest in that. might be a smart idea. If you consider flying away from the explosions instead of towards it. I wish I could. So the problem is I'm the one who's actually causing the explosions. I'm getting too close to the explosive biter nest and I'm detonating them with my lasers and Tesla. It's not good. Unless I pulled it all out. Go, 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 go. Actually, that's the tactic. That's the tactic. We just run for it. There's also a gigabase with a billion SPMers for true schizos. Dang. I feel like with the mods we have, we could actually achieve that. Whether or not I'm the schizo, though, that is the question. Alright, so we got a coastline here. It's generating chunks. Broke their ankles, heck yeah. We got this coastline here that we can follow around. Empty waters, you need to find something that adds water monsters. I have water biters. They do exist, and I've turned them off because I like the water. I do still want some sort of nice pristine water. I might be insane, but I'm not stupid. But there may be some water biters on Hexalith, so that's fun. Okay, so far this is looking somewhat sensible. Just mapping all this out. Where's Desi? Random Kraken 3 chunks wide. Oh no. Don't give them any ideas. Okay, how's this coastline looking? Okay, most of the coastline is actually somewhat... Oh, wait, hang on, that's just that bit of coastline. Hang on, we gotta actually map out the rest of it. Hold on a sec. Wait, I'm seeing behemoths. And I shouldn't be here. Why am I here? This is a bad idea. Come on, Chungchen, get us out of here. There are behemoth worms everywhere. Oh my god. Yeah, I think you could call this a death world. I think this counts. Okay, here we go. Here we got a bit of a break here. We caught a bit of a break. There's the coastline. If we can just get to the coast, we'll be fine. Here we are. Alright. Then we map back up at the top. Oh, and then it loops back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we should bother trying to follow the coastline for the time being. It's going to be a lot of work. Yep, okay. It looks like we just got to get a train line through here and probably, yeah, probably just beeline it straight to the top. You notice that mech armor have minus 2,200% poison. Oh, okay, smart. That's tricky. The mech armor here. Yeah, okay. So the idea is you'd heal from the poison in a mech armor. How does that work in the lore? What is the tech that converts that from a lore standpoint? Hey Pickle, welcome. What are we doing today? We are exploring. You just missed it, but I discovered Aquilo, or I found where the Aquilo oceans are. And there's a lot of dearth. There is a lot of dearth involved in getting there. Yeah, which is not fun. So I gotta try and figure out. I gotta try and figure out how the hell we're gonna get a train up there. Ow. 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 Stop. I don't like this. There's a lot of fighters, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of everything. You would take 200 more when damage, not less, only if above 100% you heal. Ah, okay. I see, I see. It's poison for the biters, but not for you. We just have some kind of like protective coating on the mech armor that turns it into that negates it, neutralizes it, turns it into something else. Chemistry is fun. Alright, what I might do is pull everything out, and I think I'm actually going to swap back to the old armor for our actual combat, because I'm just going to die otherwise. Let's slot these back in. Probably only need 4 of these, to be honest. I think that would be fine. Stick that in, stick these in. Ah, I forgot my shields. Yeah, we probably want shields, right? Yeah, that should do. Can't remember if that's how many shields we had before, but it should do. Alright, so now we know that we need to get up to here. I'm gonna create a marker. I'm gonna create that marker. We're gonna name this New London. If anyone gets the reference, you're a champ. What am I going to call this? What symbol am I going to use for this? Oh, actually, no, do a heating tower. That makes sense. Where's the heating tower? Liquid fuel heating tower. That sounds fun. Frostpunk? Heck yeah, it's Frostpunk. That's exactly what it is. Use the lube symbol. It's not the lube factory though. Shove that in. Yeah, I think for the rest of this stream, it's just going to be us planning out. Actually, let me grab some rails. Do we have elevated rails yet? No, but we can unlock it. Oh! Wait! Flying freight trains! Hang on a minute, I gotta try this. Train ramp. Hang on, let me help y'all read this a little better. Train ramp. A train launching off this ramp has the current destination on its schedule bumped forward by 1 stop. This allows guiding automatic trains to the ramp you want. Wait, hang on, so you just jump over stops? Hang on. We gotta try this. Let's queue that up. Let's try and research that real quick. Did I ever put my speed modules in this beacon? It doesn't look like I did. Okay, nice. How the hell did I get so much uranium ore? Renee Transport, yay! I have no idea how this mod works, other than I've just seen posts of it on Reddit. And I have used the thrower inserters in my last playthrough. But I have no idea how any of the train mechanics work, and I really want to try it. And I'm gonna need a crap ton of rails for this too, aren't I? Rails, where did I leave the rails? Ah. Let's stop getting rid of that for a second. Let's throw some speed on you. Actually, let's speed you up with... Did I do a lube machine? No, I don't think we can get the fluid in there. Yeah, faster rails! Ah. Okay, we need to speed this guy up. Nice, nice. Probably speed this one up as well. Yep, nice. Yeah, we got our ramps. We need concrete for the ramps. Let me go grab some concrete. Anyone else here in chat use Renee Transport before? Renee? Renai? Keep forgetting how we're supposed to pronounce it. Yeah, let's make some train ramps. Oh. Ground signals must be built next to wait, oh, wait, this has to be... Yeah, let's make it jump over the wall, shall we? If this works. Okay, yep. Nice. Then we need a train. We need some fuel. I think we have rocket fuel. Can I hop in and can we just jump the train? Oh my god. Ah. Wait. He just jumped. Oh. Wait, that was... Oh no, I'm stuck. No, I'm stuck. Hey, I'll put that back. Okay. Now we know that you can crash these things. Wait, no, I have to try it. I have to try it. Wait. Everyone probably just saw what I just did there and is going, oh no. What the hell is that? No. Wait. Hang on. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, tungsten ore, right, okay. Come on! No, we didn't have the speed. Okay. What the heck is... What am I doing, chat? What am I doing? Hey, Frame. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It does so much damage you need to use it as a missile. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. See, this is why I keep you guys around. That is what I'd call a brilliant idea. Can I have my rails back, please? Nope. Can I have my rails? No, they're just gonna take the rails from me. All right, fine. I'll get my own rails. That's probably still not gonna be enough. Anyway, elevated rails. We need some of those. We need refined concrete and steel. And rail ramps. But you can't send a train along that ramp though, because then it won't have enough. Well, it won't have a destination. You have to make sure you set it a destination, and that would mean that it can make the jump. Which means it can't suicide. You can't do the suicide train. Cyclotron? Do I have cyclotron? No. You need to build one. Oh, right. Hang on. That's what you mean. Ah! I'm stuck. Chat, I can't. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned there's payload wagons. What do they look like? Trapdoor wagon, impact wagon. I swear I've seen them in here before. Like a little one with TNT or something in it, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a look at this. Zip lines I haven't tried. Switch ramps I have no idea about. Magnet train ramps. Guide trains to an exact landing point regardless of experience. That is so weird. Those with bump stops, I think. Ah, okay. Belt ramps? Hang on, what are belt ramps? He's saying we can jump items across surfaces? Wait, can we weave that with tunnels? Wait a minute. We have to try this. I know I'm derailing the stream. Okay, pun. Pardon the pun. We're derailing the train stream. Hang on. We have to try some of this. Oh, ramps. Yeah, that's coming down. Okay, I need to make those rail supports. Damn, they're coming down fast. Need more refined concrete. And steel by the looks of it. Have I really exhausted my steel? There's a chest around here somewhere. Nope, we got steel in here. Okay, cool. Another 50. Let's do some train stops as well. Then we have a diesel locomotive. Do I try to use a diesel locomotive, or do I just use a normal... A diesel one sounds kind of fun, though. We'll use the normal ones for now, and then we'll upgrade to the other ones later. And this is just going to be carrying fluids. There's some feature that makes the payload trains possible. I think you make a loop and put a ramp in the middle. Okay. Use a fission one. I don't have fission trains, but I think these guys can accept... He can accept... Wait. He can accept lubricant. Wait a minute, we have to build one. I gotta see this. Hold on. If we can just feed them lube. Let me come up to the top of this and we can start setting up the rail. Yep, I think we're just gonna continue. Oh, we're just gonna continue this all the way up. Yeah, we can't continue because there's spider nests in the way. The Great Flying Lube Train. I think I'm losing rails. Yeah, I'm losing rails. This was not a good idea. I should have cleaned them out first. And I'm gonna need nukes to be able to take those guys out. Okay. What do we need for nukes? Explosives. That's literally all we need. It's just explosives. Well, we have explosives down here now. Many, but there we go. There's 5 nukes. Can use the blueprint world to test it first. Oh, yes. I forget you can test trains in here. Actually, we get all of them in here. Okay. Let's try this. Cut that out. Can we actually fill this with lube? Oh my god, we can't. It's actually not half bad. But the vehicle speed kind of sucks, so if we change them out. So what else does he accept? It looks like you can put any barrel you want in him, but he doesn't like to use any of them. So we've got heavy oil, residual oil, light oil, naphtha, gasoline, hydrogen gas. Yeah, it looks like gasoline's the best one. Well, for acceleration, all the top speeds are the same. Oh, and because it's a fluid, we only need to make the barrel legendary to be able to get legendary stat. Ooh! Okay. Are there any fluids that we can use to get better top speed? No, okay, it's literally just... Yeah, is quantity loop barrels better than normal? Yes. If we did legendary lubricant, we get 112% speed and we get 137%. No, 112% acceleration and 137% top speed. How does that compare to a normal crude oil? It's not, it's around the same really when you balance out the stats. Okay, gasoline is our target. Hydraulic petrochemistry, let's throw that on the pile. And then we gotta build a ramp. Okay, never mind. That still didn't have enough speed. It doesn't really show you how far it can travel. Not like the thrower inserters where you can kind of see the little arrow. Hmm. Yeah, we got impact wagons as well. Ah, so you just stick that on. And then you grab a train. Fill them up. And then we get an impact wagon. Yeah, impact wagon. So then we fill the impact wagon up with stuff. Sure, let's just do iron ore for now. I should have done loot barrels. Or fish. And then supposedly we drive this. Oh. How are you supposed to use that? Wait, but yeah, how are you supposed to collect that? Hang on. Is there a tips and tricks guide behind this? Can I search impact? Nope, there's not. Okay. Hmm. Giant field of belts. Is that really the only way? I guess we could. Yeah, we could do something like, yeah, this sort of design. By putting water in the way, maybe. How would I get water in there? I don't have a water logging mod, so I'd have to probably get a water logger. Things to think about. Just like the fact that I need more uranium. That should be enough, right? Yeah, another three. Another three nukes. Alright, you little buggers. Fire! Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and save the nukes for the robot bases, I think. The robot camps. It's everything else we can kind of take out fairly easily. What does armor you have after regular mech armor? I believe it's the incendiary. Nope, hang on. It's the fireproof mech armor from the incendiary arsenal mod. Which is basically the same, but with more resistances. More fire resistance. You could add tweaks for it though if you're looking to implement it. Do something to it. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I don't know how much I need to be clearing out bases. Oh god, hang on, there's a big base here. I don't know how much I need to be clearing out the spawners. Like how much distance do I need to clear from the track before it's considered safe for a train to go through? I think we can start laying down more track. And then stop about there because we're stuck. Now I might drop a nuke on here. Just a quick little cheeky nuke. I love those explosions, man. Can I queue up any more laser damage? I can do laser shooting speed, that's probably good to do. Oh, that's the last one though. Eh, still good. Worker robot speed would be useful to have as well. What else should we get? Better steam turbines, I'll add to the list. Cliff explosives. I don't think we need cliff explosives anymore. We can just jump over the cliffs, right? Nuclear automation would be nice, but first I'm looking for more laser damage. Oh yeah, 2,000. That's cheap. We can handle that. A glowing crater in the dark. Yeah, let me try and cut a path up here. Boom. Alright, looking good, looking good. Why are there flames out here? Oh, wait, those are robots. Fire! Oh, that is so bright. Oh, I see it numbers. I think I might need to drop another nuke. Oh, we might be able to take this on. This is so much easier than Glitter, I will have to say. Next frame, please. Please, sir, may I have some frames? This isn't frame rate anymore, this is flame rate. Flame late. Oh wait, hang on, this is Vulcanus. We've just stumbled upon Vulcanus again. Oh, wait a minute. That means there's a nasty demolisher on his way. Okay, let's turn that around. Kind of convenient though, we got a volcano not too far from the path. Which means the main factory probably should just be this whole section up here. That gets us closer to the Aquilo stuff and the Vulcanus stuff together. I'm gonna drop a nuke right here in the middle. I can't move. It's so slow. This is crazy. Yep, that's getting eaten up. That's all getting eaten up. That's good. That's good. Got a few level up potions to get. I've been forgetting to pick them up. I've been forgetting to hold down the collect button. Okay, here we go, here we go. Yes! Okay, what should we get? Should we go for critical, magic, or armor? What do we think, chat? Nice, nice. Alright, we're back to where the train line is supposed to go. It's supposed to go. Instead, there's a lot of biters in the way, so we gotta get them out of here. Can I just drop another nuke? Will that make this go faster? Saying, of course it would. It's so laggy. I might have to spend some time off stream just carving a path through here before the next stream. Because I'd really like... So the next stream is going to be towards the end of the week. 2 days time. I'd really like to spend the time on that stream seeing if we can rush the Aquilo science and the Leather science so that we can get our access to the greenhouses. Let's have a look at greenhouse. Yeah, so we got to get 2,000 exploration science and we got to get 2,000 cryogenic science so that we can make, and we got to get 2,000 agricultural science, which means another trip down to Gleba to grab some more fruits, and then we can finally unlock the greenhouses. So that's my goal for the next stream, getting the greenhouses. Once we have the greenhouse, actually, how do we make them? Oh, it's cheap. That's cheap as bricks, man. That is hella cheap. Okay, so once we have access to the greenhouses and the woodworking, we should be able to just go all in on building the mega factory. Like, that is it. That is all we need. But then I'll have a new beta for you. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'll grab that this time around. That sounds good. Yeah, I think that's a plan. I think that's a solid plan. All we can hear is just death here. Alright, I'm gonna drop another nuke over here. There we go. Nuke deployed. Run away. I wonder what the nuke would look like from the factory. Like if you had a 3D view of the world instead of a top-down perspective, how cool will it look? You can see on the map the dots are just disappearing. Oh, yep, they're not happy. Yeah, let's try and move up. I think I might actually start... Yeah, I'll do some armor, I'll do some magic. And then maybe some critical. There we go, yep. 9% critical chance is not great, but it's something. Okay, another nuke target candidate found. Fire! What's magic for? I think it just has... It has a random chance to spawn something magical, or what it considers magical. Oh. See, I consider those magical, but I think you might notice there's poison capsules and all these little ball things flying around. I think that's the magic, so it sends like fireballs and poison capsules and little distractors and stuff around. I think that's what it means. Oh my God, how the hell am I gonna get through this? Actually, wow, that was bright. The frame rate is so bad. What is actually... Okay, beams, taken up a bit. I imagine it's just the pathing. Yeah, units, 26. Max 53. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's probably about expected for a death world. But we've almost cut our way through to the top, so... Oh, I've even lost the train line. The train line's down here. We need to cut our way through to there. And then we just go all the way across, cut through here, and then land straight up there in New London. And then all I have to do is try and make sure everything stays clear. Yeah, I love those nuclear explosions. They are so good. Alright, I need to drop another nuke up here and another one down here. And then I'll probably call the stream there. It's late. And I gotta do some work for the channel. I love that. If I were to mod something in, it would be a hazard and nuclear uranium patch. Sounds like a bad idea to do that for some reason. I agree. What would you do? Would it just make more explosions, or would it actually like change the tiles into like some sort of irradiated ground or irradiated like green lava or something that you then have to handle with caution? Actually, that'd probably look cool for a planet type as well. Just a fallout planet, irradiated planet. If I check, there's a time usage from the mods. I am curious. Incendiary Arsenal is kind of taking a bit of time. The Gore mod's taking a bit of time. Factory Time Lapse. I can probably get rid of that mod, actually. I don't think I'm actually using it. Or would use it. Cold Biters is taking time. Damage Indicator is taking 2 milliseconds. So it is taking up time, just not the big bulk of it. The aerated patch is good, and water fill crater and send it at a high price too. Would the water be toxic? Some interesting ideas here though. To mention the loss of the remaining patch. Would we then make it something that it was actually somewhat beneficial to do it, because then it gives you access to a new resource type, which is the irradiated fluid or whatever in the patch? So then you have to sacrifice, you have to choose to sacrifice a uranium patch to then get access to a new resource. Could be an interesting idea. Okay, this is good. We've just almost pretty much cleared out this whole area, which then becomes the landing site for the train to depart the continent. Opportunity has its cost, exactly. That and war never changes. Yeah, this is looking good. We're clearing out a big chunk of space now. I dread to see what the evolution is going to be at. Before I killed all those biters, before I did the big genocide tonight, this was 0.83, I think. What do we think it's going to be now after killing all those biters? I think it's going to be 0.87. That's my guess. Everyone lock it in. Alright, I'm going to check it now. Evolution. Okay, 0.84. That's, well, 0.848. That's not as high as I thought it would be. Apparently, pollution has contributed the most. I thought spawner kills would be way ahead. Somehow that means pollution is absolutely annoying them here. Well, I got time to drop one more nuke here, and then I'll probably be calling the stream. Just a little short one today. Yes, I move so slow. Have fun. Oh, good. Thanks for stopping by. I'll drop the nuke right here in the middle. Get close enough. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Send him away! Eventually he'll arrive. Hang. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's the magic. So that's all the magic coming out of me. I've got all these little sparks and fireballs and things. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Exactly. This guy gets it. Alright. I'd say this was pretty successful though. So we unlocked a few things. We upgraded a few things. We discovered where the fluorokey fluorine. We discovered where the fluorine and the lithium brine is going to be. So all we have to do is get there. And then we carved a bit of a path up there. I'll still work on that off camera. Should be ready in time for the next stream, which will be in 2 days' time. So I hope to see you all then. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to check out the Discord server if you want to see the schedule and for the upcoming events. There's also a community playthrough happening on the weekend. We're trying to get the 40-hour Space Age achievement. So if you're keen, you can check that out. Until then, I will see you all later. Bye everyone. Take care.